Lovely, wonderful people, not be smarty the apple, so not be smarty. When I say not be smarty, not be smarty, no. Now our brother, Lai Mohammed, as you know the mind, the name a lie, the name a lie. Lai Mohammed and Peter Obi, now since they are two tied apart, two of them, they enter one cloth too. One cloth, now they are 2 days over issues where they go on since. Peter Obi not they happy with Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed himself not they happy with Peter Obi. Everybody just they look say, where is this going? Oh, where is it coming from? Oh, where are we headed? Oh, Peter Obi say, make I tell you, una still my mandate. You guys are all aware. You yourself, you know. Lai Mohammed, you going to the US that I committed treason is the recklessness of the highest order. Now so Peter Obi tell her, you go US. Now you go tell them say I commit treason. You are just a very, very I feel for you. You need help. You sincerely need help. Like Muhammad, what you say they do so? What you think say they do so? If you say they do anything where they right, you know what they do so. Anyway, my people now, so they are to call talk the matter, not be smarty. Many people call the year and say, when nobody know like Muhammad for Nigeria. If you don't know, and I say you don't know, you don't understand what they go on. If you know like Muhammad, you know say the guy and a senior brother to lie. But beside the name, now so it just be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Labour Party presidential candidate in the last election, Peter Obi, on Monday night said Lai Mohammed going to Washington to announce that he committed treason is the recklessness of the highest order. What a man. How can you want to misinform the people so badly that you do everything humanly speaking possible to try to derail somebody else or transmit a message that you know is not true? I wonder how they live with themselves. Lai Mohammed, a Nigerian Minister of Information and Culture, during a visit to Washington, D.C., United States, recently accused the presidential candidate and his running mate of committing treason. Obi, in an interview on Arise TV on Monday night, said, saying I committed treason by Lai Mohammed is the highest. In fact, it was even announced in Washington that I committed treason. What a man. That I committed treason offense and I was in Onitsha and my minister went to announce it in Washington. When we talk about waste in governance, here people don't want to understand. This is what they don't want to understand. And this is what we want to stop. He went there on a trip only to announce that for his own selfish purpose. The amount he spent traveling there to build a block of 6 classrooms, the amount he spent traveling to and fro is enough to build a block of 6 classrooms in a primary school. I'm sure if you go to his village, there are schools where children don't even have desks. Instead of using that money to go and do it and make sure that he leaves an impact, his footprint in the next generation, he used that money to go to Washington, D.C. to announce to everybody who cares to listen to him that I committed treason of somebody who was in Onitsha. He doesn't need to do that. It is recklessness of the highest order. There are no reasons why we want a new Nigeria. We want this country to work. The whole purpose is that this country work and become a better place for every one of us. You run to America, you run to London. People made it what it is. Things work in other climates that are even harsh. There, he went to London announcing the same thing. Whereas I am in Nigeria, he should have come to see me and invite me and spoken to me on any offense being committed. You see how reckless they are. These are not elders. These are not leaders. These are just people wasting the resources of Nigeria. And that's why they don't want anybody to come into the space so they can continue to waste. It is terrible, but we get them out. What Lai Mohammed did is quite really unfortunate if you ask me. He went to UK, went to US, and he was just making this treasure statements which has no foundation. Now, if Peter Obi has committed any of the offense he went there to say, of course he has the right, but was that the question he was asked? Was that a question he was asked? He went there and tried to demarcate the other person. Of course, he doesn't have a conscience because it is permitted for him to lie to somebody if it's for a purpose. It is permitted for him. So there is no snare in his conscience that says what you have done is wrong. How can you sit down and demerit and demarket somebody because of what you may want to gain or because you want to maintain a status quo? Is wrong. There is nothing particular or sincere or truthful about any of the things he's doing, and yet they walk confidently. Yet they walk confidently. Yet they go about pretending that all is well. I don't get it. Honestly, sincerely speaking, it is really a thing, it is really a thing of shame to mention but a few that these are sadly the people who are leaders. Because when you are asking them, where is the purple cloth? They tell you, no, it is only the black one I saw. And yet it is the purple. It is there. All eyes can see. All eyes can see. They will tell you it is not purple. And you'll be wondering to yourself, how did we get here? What exactly did we do? What exactly is our offense? How did we get here? What was my offense? These are some of the things that goes on in this country. These are some of the things that happen, and every single person is watching, and every single person is wondering, what exactly is going on and why we must make a change and get this nation right back on track. It is sad to mention but a few some of the issues that are on ground today, and why again and again nobody should sit back there and think that all is well. If we don't get this nation out of the hands of those reckless men and women who have nothing to offer, rather than disgracing the whole of this nation, then I tell you sincerely, we are not going anywhere very fast. We are not, because they've created a kind of niche for themselves where they just want to impoverish the people. They say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, but sincerely, truly speaking, where are the youth? You see all of them, men of 70 something, there's nothing wrong with age. It comes with experience. It comes with time. They have acquired a lot along the way. As you get older, there are things that made you angry. And when you get older, you begin to say, this was not really necessary. You don't spend all your energy in what does not really matter. You get what I mean? So they've got the experience. We're not undermining them. We recognize them. We appreciate them. However, not at the expense of us. Not at the expense where you tell us that we are not good enough, we cannot speak, blah 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 blah. It is sad. These are some of the things that are going on, and why every single individual, every single one of us must arise and ensure that truth is being manifested. Yes, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.